Did you know Chinese cars are poised to dominate the global market, even amidst high tariffs? In today's video, we'll uncover why tariffs on electric vehicles, EVs, won't halt the Chinese car invasion in the United States. With the remarkable growth of China's automotive industry, many wonder if tariffs on electric vehicles will be enough to block these machines from entering the American market. Let's delve into why these tariffs might not be as effective as hoped and what this means for the future of the automotive industry. The rise of Chinese cars. Over the past 4 decades, China has undergone a dramatic transformation in its automotive industry. In the mid-80s, vehicle production in China was virtually non-existent. Today, the country is the world's largest automobile exporter, manufacturing more cars than any other nation. But how did China achieve this extraordinary feat? The rise of China's automotive industry began with government policies that encouraged foreign manufacturers to enter the Chinese market. In the 80s, China opened its doors to automotive companies from around the globe, with one stipulation: these companies had to form joint ventures with local manufacturers. This strategy enabled Chinese automakers to learn from foreign companies, acquire advanced technology, and develop their production capabilities. Furthermore, the Chinese government provided generous subsidies to its automotive companies. For instance, the electric vehicle manufacturer BYD received $3.7 billion in incentives between 2018 and 2022. These financial incentives allowed Chinese companies to invest heavily in research and development, resulting in high-quality and technologically advanced vehicles. Another key factor in the success of China's automotive industry was the country's economic growth. With a rapidly expanding economy, the demand for cars significantly increased. In response, Chinese automakers boosted their production capacity to serve both the domestic and export markets. Today, China has the capacity to produce vehicles sufficient to supply half of the world. The acquisition of foreign companies also played a significant role in China's growth strategy. In 2010, Geely, one of China's largest automakers, purchased Volvo from Ford. This acquisition not only increased the company's global presence but also brought advanced technologies and expertise to the Chinese firm. However, the success of China's automotive industry was not achieved without challenges. Initially, the quality of vehicles was a significant concern. When Chinese cars first appeared at international auto shows 15 years ago, their quality was noticeably inferior to their Western counterparts. However, over time, Chinese automakers invested in quality improvements and innovation, and today their vehicles are competitive in terms of performance and reliability. The country's production capacity is impressive. China can manufacture 25 million vehicles per year, leaving 15 million units available for export. In 2023, China exported 5 million vehicles to over 100 countries, solidifying its position as one of the world's largest automobile exporters. But how did the country manage to secure such a dominant position in the global automotive market? Threat and opportunity for the American market. The meteoric rise of Chinese cars has not only shaken the global market but also created a mix of fears and hopes in the American market. Currently, there are no Chinese car brands available for sale in the United States. However, this could change soon, and the implications are profound. Research indicates that many American consumers, especially younger ones, are open to purchasing vehicles made in China. A recent survey showed that 76% of consumers under 40 would consider buying a car from a Chinese brand. This is significant as it demonstrates a growing openness to foreign products, despite concerns about privacy and security. To curb the entry of Chinese vehicles into the American market, the Biden administration has imposed high tariffs on imported electric vehicles from China. These tariffs, which could double the price of these cars, aim to protect the United States automotive industry. However, many experts believe that these tariffs may not be effective in the long run. The Chinese automotive industry is motivated to enter the United States to avoid overcrowding in the domestic market, where competition is fierce and prices are plummeting. A crucial aspect to consider is the quality and competitiveness of Chinese vehicles. Years ago, the quality of Chinese cars was a legitimate concern, but this has drastically changed. Today, vehicles from BYD and NIO are highly competitive, both in terms of quality and technology. China has heavily invested in innovation, especially in the field of electric vehicles, positioning itself at the forefront of automotive technology. The tariffs imposed by the United States could have unintended consequences. During the Trump administration, the trade war with China increased production costs for American automakers. Companies like General Motors and Ford reported significant increases in material costs, such as steel and aluminum, due to tariffs. This affected the competitiveness of American automakers, making it even more challenging to compete with Chinese manufacturers. But is there an alternative solution? Some experts suggest that instead of trying to block the entry of Chinese cars, the United States could adopt a similar approach to what China used 30 years ago. This would mean requiring Chinese automakers to build factories in the United States and form joint ventures with American companies. This strategy could bring economic and technological benefits to both countries. How might these policies and strategies influence the future of the automotive industry in the United States? Chinese quality and innovation. The evolution of the quality and innovation of Chinese cars in recent years is remarkable. When Chinese vehicles first appeared at international auto shows 15 years ago, their quality was lacking. However, Chinese automakers have made significant strides, and today, these vehicles are highly competitive in terms of performance, technology, and reliability. A notable example of this transformation is BYD, a leader in the electric vehicle market. The company has massively invested in research and development, resulting in cars that not only compete in quality but also surpass many Western competitors in technology. BYD has made a mark on the global market with its high-performance electric vehicles and innovative design. Another company exemplifying the advancement of China's automotive industry is NIO. Known as the Tesla of China, NIO specializes in luxury electric vehicles equipped with cutting-edge technology. Its cars offer advanced features such as driver assistance systems, intuitive user interfaces, and futuristic designs. NIO has also innovated with its battery swap model, allowing drivers to exchange depleted batteries for fully charged ones at specialized stations, significantly reducing charging time. Moreover, Geely's acquisition of Volvo in 2010 brought advanced technologies and engineering expertise to the country. This acquisition not only expanded Geely's global presence but also elevated the quality of its vehicles. The collaboration with Volvo allowed Geely to integrate advanced safety technologies and European quality standards into its models. The integration of cutting-edge technology is one of the main reasons Chinese vehicles stand out today. Many Chinese automakers have roots in technology and electronics sectors, enabling them to develop vehicles with advanced software and integrated services. Companies like XPeng Motors are known for their vehicles equipped with advanced driver assistance systems and smart connectivity. The focus on technological innovation is also reflected in the production of electric vehicles. China is a world leader in the production of lithium-ion batteries, essential for electric vehicles. Companies like CATL are major suppliers to global automakers, including Tesla, Volkswagen, and BMW. This leadership in the battery supply chain gives Chinese automakers a significant competitive advantage in the electric vehicle market. Despite tariffs imposed by the United States, Chinese automakers are determined to expand their global presence. The strategy includes building factories in other countries and forming partnerships with local manufacturers. This not only helps avoid tariffs but also allows Chinese automakers to adapt their products to local preferences and improve their competitiveness. Are tariffs really the best solution? The tariffs. the United States has placed on Chinese electric vehicles have sparked intense debate regarding their effectiveness and consequences. These tariffs aim to shield the American automotive industry, but do they truly achieve this goal? Let's examine the impact of these measures and explore potential alternatives. When the Trump administration initiated the trade war with China, one of the main strategies was to increase tariffs on Chinese goods, including vehicles and automotive components. In 2018, American automakers like General Motors and Ford reported a significant rise in production costs due to tariffs on steel and aluminum. This increase in costs negatively impacted the competitiveness of American automakers, making it more challenging for them to compete with Chinese manufacturers. The Biden administration has continued the policy of high tariffs, specifically targeting Chinese electric vehicles. These tariffs can amount to 100% of the vehicle's value, effectively doubling the price of imported Chinese cars. The intention is clear: to protect the American automotive industry from what is perceived as unfair competition due to Chinese government subsidies and non-transparent market practices. However, many experts believe these tariffs may backfire. Firstly, they raise costs for American consumers, who end up paying more for vehicles. Secondly, the tariffs could encourage Chinese automakers to find alternative ways to enter the American market, such as building factories in countries with favorable trade agreements with the United States, thereby circumventing the tariffs. An alternative to tariffs would be adopting a similar approach to what China used 30 years ago. At that time, it required foreign automakers wishing to sell their vehicles in the Chinese market to form joint ventures with local manufacturers and build factories in the country. This policy allowed China to gain technological knowledge and increase its production capacity. The United States could implement a similar policy, requiring Chinese automakers wishing to sell vehicles in the American market to establish factories in the country and form partnerships with local companies. This would not only create jobs in the United States but also bring investments in infrastructure and technology. Moreover, it would ensure that vehicles are produced according to American quality and safety standards. Another alternative would be to invest more in the research and development of advanced automotive technologies. This could include tax incentives for American companies developing electric vehicles and cutting-edge technologies, strengthening the competitiveness of the American automotive industry. Additionally, increasing government support for the construction of electric vehicle charging infrastructure could accelerate the adoption of these vehicles in the American market. Tariffs also have geopolitical implications. Trade tensions between the United States and China affect not just the automotive sector but other industries and the global economy as a whole. Finding a balance between protecting the local industry and maintaining good trade relations is a complex challenge that requires creative solutions and international collaboration. In the next chapter, we'll explore the future of the global automotive industry and how the entry of Chinese cars could transform the market. What are the implications for consumers and American automakers? And how will technological innovations continue to shape this rapidly evolving industry? The future of the global automotive industry. As the global automotive industry continues to evolve, the entry of Chinese cars into the international market promises to significantly transform the landscape. China's production capacity, combined with its technological innovations and aggressive expansion strategies, is redefining competition and offering new options to consumers. With advancements in electric vehicle technology, China has positioned itself as a leader in this segment. Companies like BYD, NIO, and XPeng have launched models that directly compete with the best Western offerings. The technological edge of Chinese vehicles largely lies in the integration of advanced software systems, such as autonomous driving assistance and highly intuitive user interfaces. Furthermore, China has come to dominate the lithium-ion battery supply chain, essential for electric vehicle production. Companies like CATL are key suppliers to global automakers, including renowned brands like Tesla, Volkswagen, and BMW. This dominant position in battery production gives Chinese automakers a significant competitive advantage, allowing them to offer electric vehicles at more affordable prices. For American consumers, the entry of Chinese cars into the market represents an opportunity to access technologically advanced and economically viable vehicles. A recent survey revealed that 76% of consumers under 40 would consider buying a car from a Chinese brand, demonstrating a growing acceptance of these vehicles. Younger consumers, in particular, are attracted to the cutting-edge technology and innovative design of Chinese cars. However, acceptance of Chinese cars is not universal. Concerns about privacy, security, and geopolitical issues still influence many consumers' perceptions. To overcome these barriers, Chinese automakers need to continue investing in quality and transparency, ensuring their products meet stringent Western standards. The impact of tariffs and trade policies cannot be overlooked. As discussed in the previous chapter, tariffs can increase costs for consumers and hinder the entry of Chinese cars into the American market. However, alternatives like building factories in the United States and forming joint ventures with local companies can mitigate these effects and facilitate the integration of Chinese automakers into the American market. For American automakers, competing with Chinese manufacturers represents a significant challenge but also an opportunity for innovation. The need to compete with the technological advancements and competitive prices of Chinese cars could encourage American companies to accelerate their own research and development efforts. This could result in more technologically advanced and affordable vehicles, benefiting consumers. Technological innovations will continue to shape the future of the automotive industry. The adoption of electric vehicles, autonomous driving, and digital connectivity are trends redefining what consumers expect from a car. Automakers that can effectively integrate these technologies will be well positioned to lead the market. However, international collaboration will be crucial for the sustainable development of the automotive industry. Fair trade policies, strategic partnerships, and investments in infrastructure are essential to ensure the industry continues to grow and innovate, benefiting consumers and economies worldwide. The automotive industry is at a transformative moment, and Chinese cars are an important catalyst for this change. Tariffs may slow the entry of these automakers into the American market, but they will not stop it. The innovation, quality, and production capacity of Chinese cars are irresistible forces that will shape the future of the automotive sector. With the increasing quality and innovation of Chinese cars, would you buy a vehicle manufactured in China, or do you still prefer to trust traditional Western brands? Let me know in the comments.